What's happening, beautiful people? My name is Dirty Mike and welcome to how to defend the KSI kickoff tutorial. And this maneuver has caused a lot of frustration across YouTube. There's been a ton of rage. People are not happy in pink slips. And that's alright, I've got your back. And if you enjoy the video, if it helps you out, please share it around the community, like the video, show your friends. Word of mouth is a great way to get a tutorial circulating a little bit. And I've got 3 different techniques that I like to implement, and it all depends on when you realize what's happening to you. That's a big reason that people concede this goal on such a regular basis, is you're just not ready for it. It's the beginning of a match and you're not paying attention. And number 1 is the quick pressure technique. Number 2, we have the radar, and people need to use the radar a lot more in FIFA. Trust me, it's a handy tool. You gotta be able to use the radar. And lastly, we have the hybrid, which is a combination of quick pressure and the radar. And I'll go into more depth in the clips. I've got my boy All Guns helping me out because he says that he's a pro. He's an exploit at this maneuver. And if you guys need Ultimate Team coins, check out FIFAcoinstoday.com. The links will be in the description. And make sure to use the code MICHS09, MICHS09, in order to get an additional 10% off. Starting things off with a bang, we have the quick pressure technique, and it's all about disrupting the timing on that lob through ball. And it's definitely a risky technique, and you should probably be familiar with more than just doing this. You need to have a few of these in your arsenal. And if the timing is wrong, especially with the KSI lob, with the exploit, everything is wrong. And it's a little bit risky, as I was saying, but you get a lot of reward if you get an early block. You might be able to steal it off the center back, and that's who you're aiming for. Run straight to those center backs with your fastest player. And we get lucky here, actually. We got Lorente up front. I got a good jump on the ball, and my opposition takes a little bit of a heavy touch. We just jack it right off of him and just smash it off the crossbar. That was almost the quickest reversal in a match. So we've seen the aggressive technique with the pressure. Now let's look at the passive way with the radar. And I'm using this transparent map at the bottom of your screen. I know some people have it turned off. Others just aren't that familiar with the radar. Look at the radar. Trust me, it helps so much. It makes things a lot easier. And we're building a sweeper. Instead of having a flat back 4 where people can beat you with a deep ball, we're going to have a sweeper. And he's going to sit back there. And the idea is to try to push your opponent to the outside. It just lowers the odds of him being able to take this down off his chest and score goals. And the downfall of using the radar technique is there's so much space all over the pitch for him to do a regular, ordinary build-up, because you're putting so much emphasis on stopping this lob. But it is a good trade. If you're having trouble with the lob, the radar is definitely a good look. Lastly, we have the hybrid, and this is my personal favorite. So you start out pressuring, and when you realize that your opposition is going to go for the KSI bug and there's too much space between the pressuring players and the center back, you switch over, use the radar, drop off, and create a sweeper. And it combines both techniques. And the reason that I like doing it a lot more is because if your opponent doesn't use the KSI bug, that puts you in a better position to succeed, because you've already got players above the half field line. Everybody's in the right places. The radar is extremely defensive, whereas if you only do the pressure, you're going to be very attacking mindset. So it's to their own. But if you enjoyed the video, make sure to drop a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and follow me on Twitter at MICHS09USA. I got a lot more content come for you ASAP.